You're not supposed to be here. Oh, it's you guys. It's my stream viewers. Hey, I thought you were somebody else. You know what? Don't worry about it. We get a lot of unusual characters hereabouts. I am Purblind Gamer. You probably know me from my Twitch channel, Purblind Gamer. .twitch/tv.org. Something like that. Anyway, I appreciate you guys coming to my stream. Here, that's what that is. Yeah, we had a good time with playing more of the Crooked Man on Sunday. Pleasantly creepy. And today, we're going to be playing some more Soldier of Fortune. I was thinking of starting another game. As goodness knows, I have plenty of games I ought to play or will play eventually. But it's been pretty fun so far, and it's, you know, a good first-person shooter, kind of middle of the road between retro and modern, and I've been enjoying it so far. It's not one you see people play a lot, so we'll go ahead and continue that at least for today, and then depending on what people want, maybe we'll move to a different game. Go back to more adventure games or shorter games. I don't know. We'll play it by ear. Let's see. I believe in our last stream of this, we had destroyed... That's right. We destroyed another of the stolen nukes by, blowing up the plane it was in. That's a good way to deal with nuclear weapons. Just, blow them up. And there's generally no collateral damage. And then we'd moved on to find the next one, which was in possession of Russian terrorists in an underground ice base in Siberia, because where else would Russian terrorists hang out? And so we're just tunneling under the ice, taking elevators, and shooting all of them, and saving the world from money, which is a good time. And my good webcam froze again, didn't it? Which is peculiar, since I was testing it out for more than 2 hours today, and it didn't freeze. Well, we'll see whether this is a recurring issue, and whether I decide to punch my computer today. It can be terribly therapeutic. There, I appear to be no longer trapped in an inanimate state, which is always a good thing. I'll drink to that. Okay, let's dive back into Soldier of Fortune. Load the game, which was saved on CD-ROM according to the game's strange ideas about writable media in the year 2000. Yeah, they don't know what they're talking about. These developers do not know their computer technology. Aside from, 3D graphics. And blood. Nice. Oh, we're at... Alright, we have updated objectives. Let's see what they say. Find and destroy nest egg, which is what they're calling this nuke, and kill terrorists. Is anyone else getting a weird sense of deja vu? Almost like we were supposed to find nest egg and kill terrorists the last 2 levels? Nah, probably my memory playing tricks on me. Anyway, let's shoot things. Occurs to me, since they have them, enemies react to pain more in this game. It's sometimes it's a different strategy. Like if there are several ones, try and wing each one and then take them down one by one as they react to the pain. Wait, that's a syringe. We could definitely use that. Syringes of painkiller are always useful. Aha. Oh, nice of you all to run out and meet me. Certainly an acrobatic lot, these Russian terrorists. Oh. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Stuka Titan and hello to you too, sir. That's Russian for, oh wait, don't stab me, bro. Wait, which? Okay. My weapon of choice for the moment, based on the amount of ammo. I don't know what that was. Did I just... Hold on, I think it's... I think one of my, like either the Alt or the Tab key is set to throw grenade, which means whenever I switch out of the program to readjust the positioning slightly, I grenade myself, which is really not ideal. Problem solved. I just not noticed that before, or is that something just happened this time I opened the game? Anyway, as we were. I think I saw... Oh. Lovely of you to all stand together in a doorway, gentlemen. Makes a mercenary's job a little bit easier. Oh, that's just that guy who surrendered. Never mind. I seem to be not doing quite as well as I might be health-wise after blowing myself to smithereens twice. Passcode. Let's try 8675309. Let's try my birthday. See if that works. We'll guess that passcode eventually. Or we'll find it. Oh. So it seems I just killed a bunch of the scientists. I'm not sure whether they were actually terrorists or not, but I guess that's why one shouldn't go around just randomly pushing buttons. Or maybe it was the only way to advance, I don't know. Someone's shooting at me, but who? My options are somewhat limited. Thank you, game, for not making me backtrack wildly. Destructible glass. Eat your heart out, Rise of the Triad. Oh, he's not shooting, he's just pounding on the door. How do we let him out? Oh, maybe we don't. Oh my. Jeez. Well, these like machines keep exploding when I just walk near them. Are we sure we're not playing Half-Life? This game was slightly after Half-Life, wasn't it? Yeah. Memory's fuzzy. I mostly knew them at the time through PC Gamer magazine demo discs. Trying to think of other games that were this linear from the time. Well, I guess at that point, they had kind of moved towards that. Hey, friend or foe? Fine, don't talk to me. See if I care. Boring conversation anyway. Let's see where. Oh, there he is. Shoot. And that's what separates the has-mats from the have-nots. I'll never be a mercenary if I don't step up my one-liner game. And, get better eyesight. And a less strict sense of morality. And a better exercise regimen. That's one thing they never really teach you in high school career fairs is, what if you want to be a mercenary? I mean, they have the Army and the Air Force they're recruiting, but I don't remember there being a mercenary table at the career fair. But who knows? One doesn't have time to see everything at a high school career fair. You guys are having accidents in this lab that repeatedly blow everybody up, and y'all are worried about little old me? I don't think I'm even the biggest problem y'all have around here. Ooh, secrets. Secrets to nowhere? That did something. Oh, my. That seems unpleasant. Yeah. I've got to learn how to do that trick with the knives, where you like flip it up and catch them. Yeah, I should practice with some of our dollar kitchen knives, and then perform it on stream. That's another syringe. You can only carry 2. We're doing reasonably well, I think. Oh, that was a decontamination chamber. Oi! Oh, I think that scientist was helping me. And the guard didn't like it. Yeah, whatever, like, chill science nerds. I'm just here for the nukes, not y'all. Though if, could one of you guys give me a passcode? Oh, okay, you ran away in terror. Never mind. Skittish sponge scientists. This guy keeps tripping. Oh dear, 1 minute to critical mass. This sounds like a good time to save your game. Oh boy, a timed sequence. Ugh. You guys are worried about me. It's like, nuclear thing's about to blow and you guys are worried about me. Wait. Punch all the switches. Whew. Now we aborted the launch, or I think it was a missile. Jeez. Abort one nuclear launch and all the terrorists get pissy. I think we got him. Shoot. Why do I always press the wrong weapon selection buttons? Headshot. Wait, was that me running away? Oh yeah, the cinematic it must be. Yay, we saved the day again. Thank you, TTS. I appreciate your candor. Let's see now. Welcome back. Hawk, our partner, has pinpointed the location of the final warhead, codenamed Lightfoot, after that shopping mall in Williamsburg, Virginia. Or that guy Gordon. Or that colonel from the Wild West. It is in possession of General Mohammed Amu, a challenger to Saddam Hussein himself. Amu, frustrated over Iraq's loss in the Gulf War, has allied himself with the elusive terrorist group that stole the warheads in the first place. You will find Lightfoot inside Amu's military base, which houses his own private army. We expect his main target could be the UN headquarters in New York. $40,000 if you succeed. A body bag if you don't. Meet Hawk at the designated safe house. Don't get taken alive. We'll give you cyanide capsules, all that good stuff. Oops. Yeah, things have changed a lot since this game has been released as regards to Iraq and Saddam Hussein. Man, the developers didn't expect that. Raptor, Eagle Eye, and Silver Talon. Armor C4. And I'll get a flashback. Oh my god, thank you so much. That sounds like an excellent idea, Mr. I'm sorry, what was your name again? Non-Drizay. Non-Dr. Z. Like you're a doctor of non. Tell you what, how about I give you my credit card information and my social security number? You got a pen handy? I can just say it live on stream. Because I do indeed want to be famous. And I buy followers. Are we talking real human beings or bots? It sounds like an intriguing business proposition. I'm so glad you approached me. Also, my webcam's frozen again. Did you freeze my webcam, Dr. Non-Z? Oh well, it's back now. Fancy that. Yeah. Love to say and chat about your wonderfully lucrative scams all day, but I'm afraid I have nuclear weapons to procure. Can't just leave them lying around. Yeah, as I was saying, I've got to learn to use my explosives and flashbangs more. We're in a city. We have to watch out for civilian targets. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Or actually, that doesn't remind me, but nothing in particular reminds me. I don't need that. And why is it that my webcam is often when I switch? God, I wonder if when I was testing it, I didn't have zoom text enabled or zoomed in as much. Well, we'll see how we do. Let's see. Mission Lightfoot. Plot stuff, world building, blah blah blah. Find safe house, receive disguise, get into military compound, blow up nuclear warhead. It would be nice if they let us keep our inventory between levels. But I guess when they're paying you 40 grand per mission, you don't get to keep the, fancy flashbangs and syringes of health potion. Wait, are those civilians or soldiers? And I won't bother them. Take their grenades, though. They obviously weren't using them. That's a sniper. Yeah, stealth. I wonder what they're saying. It sounds kind of like cigar, but I'm assuming that's a false cognate. Looks like a civilian and a soldier. Yeah, stealth isn't a big part of this game, but I don't want to blow my cover. Shoot those guys again. I don't actually know if I'm going the right way, but maybe? Then again, if it's physically impossible to go that way, maybe not. It sure seems like it. Huh. If I can't get back in those windows, I have limited places to go now, don't I? Yeah. Aha. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that somebody saw me. Maybe they thought it was just a bird, though. Yeah. Oh. There we are. I am master of sneaking. Until somebody sees me, then I am master of blasting. You know. No way to go but down. Let's see. Shoot. I think that one's a soldier, but not the others. Oh, nope, nope. That's a soldier, and he's got a rocket launcher. Thank God for those flashbangs. Oh, it's Hawk. Something tells me we'll get found out sooner or later. The ladder. Ah, ladder. Don't mind me, just passing through. Hello, don't mind me. Members of violent Iraqi faction, I too am a member of your faction, or civilian. I have not seen myself in a mirror since I donned this disguise. Dum-de-dum. Whistling inconspicuously. I was strolling through the park one day. Stop, don't move. Let me see some identification. You got your identification right here, pal. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think I'm compromised? Or do you think I can just holster the weapon and... Oh, there's no host to the weapon key. Oh well. Don't worry, civilian, you're safe. Oh, and it's the welcoming committee. Yes, shoot rockets while there are civilians around. That sounds like an excellent idea. Jeez. Oh, wow. Actually blew his head off. Man, those armored guys are tough. Well, sometimes if you press space in front of the portrait of an enemy leader with a mustache, the wall opens. Hey, I've seen it in Wolfenstein. Hey. Not doing great ammo-wise. I say, is that a shotgun you have, old lad? I might have to borrow it. Okay, so we can't go back through there. Civilian. Now, maybe we should check upstairs first. Oh. Not much. Got at least one enemy out there. Maybe the other guy didn't notice. Then again, maybe he did. And maybe he'll never notice anything again. It's frustrating that you have to press the button and hold it down to zoom. So then if you zoom too far, you have to press it again to cancel it. This is less important if they run up to greet you. Shoot. We're not getting much ammo from them. They're dropping a different weapon and I'm just putting it into this one? Yeah, that wouldn't make sense. Oh, wait, this is back where we were. I better use my sidearm a little more. Very nice of you, sir. I wonder if the Silver Talon is a real-life gun. It seems quite powerful. This game does try to be a little more realistic, in case you haven't noticed. Why? Son of a gun just threw a grenade at me. What are those? Maybe those watermelons? I guess so. Get all the weapons. That? Okay, that looks pretty clear. Oh right, they dropped their weapons up there. Wait, is that... Uh-oh. That's more like it. No, not so worried about machine gun ammo. Wait. Who did that? found where the rockets are coming from, and that rockets are in fact being shot. Is that? Yeah, that's him. Pro tip. If you just got shot in the face 3 times with a sniper rifle, move. Oh, blimey, where's it coming from? I honestly can't see. Oh. Ew. I seem to have suffered a little bit in the last couple of massive rocket explosions. What? Did I? Wait, was it? Somebody just escaped on a truck or something. Apparently not me. Oi. Oh. Ah, one of you again. Hold on. I think I have just the thing for you. It's called C4. Yes. Oh man, you're still alive. You really do have good armor. Yeah, sorry guys, we have to kill the dogs or they'll kill us. Oh, thank goodness. Body armor. And more body armor. Can never have too much. I mean, unless it exceeds the little bar at the bottom of the screen, then I guess that's too much. Yay! We beat the level. Go us. Go John Mullins. that what we saw before? One of the enemy soldiers escaping on the warhead as it was being driven away? I'm not sure. Oh, new mission objectives. We're done. Let's see. Destroy Lightfoot and neutralize terrorists. Completely different from, back when we were in Russia. There we had to neutralize a nuclear warhead that was not Lightfoot and all the terrorists, who are of a different nationality. Yeah, I know, it's hard to keep track with all this. It's like, rapidly twining plot. Is that? Oh, there he is. This might be a job for the old eagle eye. Hey, Backlog. Yeah, I know. Non-Dr. Z, who's the doctor of Indian bread, made the offer, and I was willing to give out my credit card number and social security number and checking account number in chat, but he never got back to me. People rude. Oh well, guess I'll never be famous. But how are you doing today, Backlog? Appreciate your coming by. Alright, everybody, please go check out Backlog Cabin. For some reason, there's ridiculous keyboard lag, but only when I try and type in OBS. And it just started, like, now, or earlier in stream. Who knows? But yeah, please check out Backlog Cabin, guys. He streams a lot of cool Mac games and other things. Yeah, I had had it for a long time and I hadn't gotten around to playing it, but it's been pretty fun. I mean, if you like those kind of FPSs, but it's kind of nice. It doesn't feel too dated. But I mean, I guess I haven't played that many FPSs of the last 5 to 10 years, so what do I know? But it is fun and, violent, but not that much compared to other games. Like, not as much as they made a big deal of back in the day. Mm-hmm. And yeah, we're just trying to find another nuclear warhead that some terrorists stole, and then blow it up. Backlog, did you say you were working out like some of your stuff with or working on some of your streaming like setup and trying to get the machines to work this week? Is that what you're doing? Oh, nice. Where's that? Oh, there's that. you mounting it on like a stand or an arm? Nice, that's what I have too. You might be able to see just the corner of it in the camera. But I used to do it on a stand, which I guess has better accessibility and you can easily get closer to it. Oh, nice. Yeah, I just got this one. When was it? I think it was last summer, because I have an older one which I'd been using to voice auditions and random stuff, but... Oh, right, because I was back home with my family at the time, and they had a sale, so like the new one was only $100, and I thought, that's worth it. But yeah, mounting it on the arm is... I don't know, it just seems to make it a lot easier, especially for gaming. You can get closer to the screen. They really are. It's... compared to some of the super expensive mics, it's impressive how good they are. And versatile. What's this? Oh. One thing with this stand, arm, and I don't know if it's the arm in particular in general, but the pop filter I have keeps, you can position it, but then it gets loose on its mooring, so even though you bend the arm, it'll swivel around and just never stay in place. I don't know if that's just a cheap pop filter thing or what. Yeah, usually when we cause an explosion, we're supposed to go in the direction the explosion was. Not quite as versatile destructive terrain as red factions, eh? Oh. Maybe so. And I think it's the parts that's a part of the pop filter itself, or maybe that's on the pop filter arm that's fraying. I don't know. I found, for streaming, it doesn't seem to make much of a difference if I use a pop filter, so I just didn't worry about it. And the arm, I'm impressed that, you can buy a good arm. Oh, bloody hell. It freezes when it has a mind to. Yeah, I thought I'd fixed it today, but apparently not. It's some more deep-seated issue than whatever I look at. Thanks. Yeah, I basically just have to switch to OBS and deactivate and reactivate it. Annoying. Well, it doesn't happen too often. I think it's great that there are such reasonably priced arms for the mics. You can get a good one that attaches to your desk and supports the Blue Yeti's weight for, $20 on eBay. Compared to a lot of the more expensive equipment, that's pretty nice. Oh. That too, yeah. Which I haven't used as much in the past year, just because, people can be less reliable, and then you've got to meet in person to do the handoff. Ah. Oh, wow, that's really cool. And now the mic is, continuing on its legacy with the new streamer. That's nice. And I'm curious, what kind of microphone were you using before the Yeti? Oh, he's just half inside the box, that's all. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, the frustrations of figuring out how to set everything up and organize it where there's room. Ah, it's like a built-in one? That's a lot of bad guys. Gotcha. Yeah, I initially tried using my computer's built-in microphone and then a lavalier microphone that I never got to work. And finally just was like, Blue Yeti. Ooh, rocket launcher. Thank goodness these guys aren't too bright. And sometimes I forget to press, it's like F instead of E as use. And occasionally I still press the space bar. Where'd we go? Oh, really? Interesting. I wonder if I ended up using E just because it was the default in various games when I started playing with the mouse as opposed to just the keyboard. Q. Yeah, I mostly use... Oh wait, the wheel's moving. Ah. Like I know like maybe Unity and some of the other engines use E as the default, but I think it was before that. I don't know, I guess I mostly think of Q as like games where you use it to pop around corners, except usually you use E to pop around the other corner. Yeah. Yeah, the first time I tried to play Half-Life, I think I still just used a keyboard and no mouse, because as I was used to from my Doom and even build engine experiences. Yeah, it is wonderful when they let you customize the keys, though. Even though half the time I just go with the default. Yeah, or like keyboard only. Like I could definitely do it for build games. I certainly played the heck out of the shareware version of Blood, but after using a mouse I wouldn't want to go back. Whereas this one guy thinks he's safe. And because of the hit detection of the wall he's behind, he is. For now. Oh. Yes, I sometimes rely on the scope quite a bit in FPSs. Oh, thanks. And that was one of the things I loved about Delta Force, was that you could use the scope so much on, like, you know, automatic or like burst function weapons, and yeah, I used it extensively. It's a trap. But hey, gibs are gibs. To quote Caleb from Blood. Thanks. Oh, yeah, Blood's one of my favorites, I think. I should definitely play it on stream at some point. And the less good sequel. And the sequel's expansion, which I never played, but I think is included with the GOG release. Really wish we'd get a third Blood game. Though at this point it's probably slightly late. And there are plenty of games like that. It's like, I want a sequel. And then time passes. Yep. And then we get Duke Nuke Them Forever. Or alternatively, don't get Half-Life 3. Ooh, I think we got another sniper. Ooh. Peekaboo. Pop-up target. Anybody else here? Yep. My dear sir, we're going to have a discussion about the way your head seems to evade my bullets. Yeah, sometimes it's just like, just release something, and if it's not great, you can release a better game for the next sequel. Or it could kind of ruin the franchise, like Deus Ex Invisible War, but how often does that happen? The franchise can always come back at a later date. Hello. Oh my. Rocket launchers. I haven't played the newer ones yet. Oh shoot, did I not save for that long? That's on me. But I haven't played it yet. I do want to play the prequels. Yeah, wait for them to go on sale at Steam or something. I'm kind of like I have Invisible War and started it, and I'm like, should I finish that first and then play the prequels, or I don't know. Because I finally played the original a couple of years ago and it was great. I'm like, so glad I'm finally getting around to playing this. But how did you like Human Revolution? Is Human Revolution the first prequel? I can't remember which is which. Gotcha. Nice. Yeah, I've got plenty of games in my Steam list. Oh, you mean to start the Deus Ex franchise? Destroy the control panel. Okay. I think we actually missed destroying the control panel last time around, but the game compensated. Yeah, or later, I think. Like, maybe it would have been after Quake 2. And I remember before Half-Life, like, everybody thought Quake 2 was the best FPS ever, it seemed. And this was, I want to say this was 99 or 2000. So I don't know if it was, it may have been their own software, their own engine they designed for this. It was by Raven Software, I think. It's a pretty good engine. It plays well. Yeah, it's weird. I never really played much of the Quake games. Yeah, I think so. And you know, it definitely works well and really gets across the different settings the game takes place in. And I never really played many of the Quake games, and I don't know that there was a real reason. So much as, well, I played the shareware version of the first one a good bit. And the second one I got a copy of, like, basically there was a mouse that came with a free copy of Quake 2, and it was $1. And I'm like, well, we could use a new mouse for our computer anyway, so I just was like, bought that. Tried out Quake 2. I've never even tried 3 or 4. No. This was like quite a while ago. Like, I mean, say mid-aughts. Yeah, because it was a ball mouse after most of them had gone to, digital optical mice, whatever. That's probably why it was only $1. Back when GameStop, or maybe it was still Babbage's then, still had random cheap stuff like that. No, this is actually a really nice mouse I got. Like, it was my roommate's old mouse, and he gave it to me when my old mouse wore out. Like, it's late last year, and it's probably the best mouse I've ever seen. Really, a one-button mouse? Oh, right, because Macs don't have right-click, or didn't for years. You'd have to press a button and click to enable it, at least in some of the later models. Always a good way to blow PC users' minds. And do they still do that? Like, you can't... They don't really use right-click very much? It seemed like at one point they had little mice where, like, the whole thing was one button that you could just press down on to click. Yeah, it'd be hard to get used to not having right click for me. Ah, okay. That same kind of thing. I wonder why they still... Oh, gotcha, right. Like, the same kind of function as a mouse wheel. I'm surprised Mac hasn't changed to, having multi-button mice. Like, even if the normal users didn't, want them, you'd think the gamers would. Because, more buttons to use. Yeah. I do love the death animations. I mean, even aside from the damage-specific so-called gore zones that made it so controversial. That you're engrossed in. Oh, right, if you're engrossed in. Yeah. I mean, since that's what I grew up with, it's just always seemed natural, and you can use the right mouse button to easily access menus and things, and zoom in on stuff. I do remember we had a mouse that was theoretically supposed to go with our ridiculously outdated computer when I was really young, like that was an IBM mouse with only one big button. It was like from the 80s. I wonder when they introduced the 2-button mouse or when it became standard. Probably, yeah, early 90s. Ah, yes, I remember this part. Oh, you think it was when Half-Life came out that the 2-button mouse became more of the standard? Because I seem to remember. I remember seeing them before that. Wait. Oh, yes, I am sure. But it should. Are you saying that's when it should have become standard even for Macintosh computers? Yeah, that would, I can see that. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I know it's still not really standard for all computers. I just meant when it became standard for PCs. Wonder if we'll ever get to the point where one of the two wins out, Mac or PC. Or Linux, or Amiga. I think those things exist somewhere. Yeah. But, like, at least sometimes someone will win out. Like, true. But, you know, with format things, like, eventually Betamax lost out. Or, well, I mean, not entirely. They still used it extensively in industrial stuff. Or, like, HD DVD lost out. Yeah. I don't know, is that damnable thing frozen again? I should probably ask my roommate if he can help me figure out some of these issues I've been having. Yeah, I know, it's like... It's weird, like, I guess there were more people who bought Betamax players back in the day, but it really did seem like it was going to be a bigger thing, like... Oh shoot, I forgot about my plan. I remember Columbia House, I think, was saying they were going to do HD DVD, and they were still pretty big back then. Yeah, I mean, apparently it was better picture quality, I've read, and I know it couldn't hold as much as they were smaller, but the better quality is why they kept using it in, you know, news, like television and stuff until, I don't even know, the 2010s? Yeah, that took care of him. Yeah. Little C4 makes everybody's day a little bit better. Yeah, just a civilian. Right. Oh. Hold on. That's... So it's working fine now. I switch to the game. It still seems to be working fine. Oof. Video game logic. Shoot switch to turn it on. Oh my, there's a lot of them. Okay. That seems to be it. I don't know if actually there are any, like, items hidden in the crates in this game. Maybe I'm wasting my time. Hey, guitar. Oh, thanks for coming by. How are you doing today? Going down ladders. This game and ladders. Oh, I'm sorry you're anxious, guitar. About PAR. I'm sorry, what is PAR? Oh, I know why this keeps recentering. Oh, par, of course, gotcha. That's... If I'd seen that, I'm sure I would have known it, but... It was that TTS just says PAR, and it's like some highly technical lingo. That's... I'm sorry to hear that. I know that's... can be immensely frustrating when you're anxious about stuff, or about nothing in general. Yeah, the heck, it doesn't even know its own name. Still, par is a well enough known term. I'm kind of surprised that isn't coded into this one. Meh, who knows? Maybe. Oh, papers. Oh, that sounds kind of interesting. And uh-oh. I should save. But paganism in Rome, like before any specific era, or... I mean, that's quite a broad time range, and... Because I know it was Constantine who kind of officially adopted Christianity. I like basically telling them to swap out Christ in the cult instead of Mithra in their cult or something like that. That cult that a lot of the soldiers believed in. Gotcha. And I think Mithra came from the Persian tradition. But I know obviously the Greek gods are kind of big in Rome because they became the Roman gods. Any ideas yet what you'll write about? Aw. I'm sure you'll be able to come up with a great topic. Doesn't have to be a very long paper. Okay. Well, that's not too bad as research papers go. Oh. Something I definitely don't miss. Like, I tend to agree. I would rather learn from, lectures than having to do research. And I guess research itself is a kind of a useful skill, or one I may use, but the actual writing of essays isn't any longer. Knock on wood. If I went back to school for some reason, I might have to, but why would I? I was going to say academia, but I don't know, maybe they're somewhat related. I mean, they gotta sell those academic journals somehow, and I hear subscriptions ain't cheap. Oh. Some of these guys go down really easy. Well, I guess if you score a direct hit. Lightfoot. Not to be confused with Padfoot. That's something different entirely. Okay, sorry. I know I shouldn't laugh at that, but that's such a trope. Footpad. Yeah, that too. It's such a trope of like people getting chopped up by giant fans in video games. Yeah, that was a little messier than usual. I'm trying to think of other games I've seen it in. Like, I know I've seen it in 2D games. Like, Doom Troopers was one, and the demo version of Die Hard Nakatomi Plaza had that at one point. I don't know, I guess it's just a good, really recognizable and conceivably realistic hazard. It's probably happened in movies too, and I'm just not thinking of, giant fan scenes from movies. Well, there's the propeller scene from Indiana Jones. Oh yeah, I remember reading that some time ago. Like, I think it was maybe like somebody's brother when they were working on Doom coined it. Yeah, I know. I'd completely forgotten about that. I don't know. It just looks like Gib. And I suppose like some people argue about GIF versus GIF all the time. I mean, jib, like J-I-B, is already a word, so it's, I don't know, I think gibs sounds better. Yeah, it's certainly a funny origin, just giblets. I mean, as they kind of do look like that, especially in the earlier games. Alright, and GIF is a brand. Although spelled differently. Probably good of somebody or other to leave the grating off for us. Oh, maybe it was Hawk. Oh, is that what gib is? Or the hard G? Now see, that cutscene actually served a purpose. It tells me to not walk near the fan. I don't think I want to fall down there either. Did I? I blasted Heath out again. I wonder what triggers the webcam to freeze. I didn't try putting it in a different USB port, I think. Well, maybe I'll try that next time. Anyway. Or can we destroy the fan? So it doesn't mutilate any other random people? Nah. Above our pay grade. We've got bigger mechanisms of destruction to deal with. Uh-oh. Time sequence? Oh, new level. I'm drinking a batch of homebrewed cider, which I wouldn't say it's great, but it tastes better than the last one. Well, also it doesn't, isn't growing mold like the last one, which is an ideal thing. To not grow mold, not to grow mold, unless you're like culturing fine cheese or something, which I don't do. Anyway, find and destroy Lightfoot. Stop Amu from moving Lightfoot. And kill Terrace. Oh, snaps. I wonder if the fact that we're supposed to destroy it and keep him from taking it is foreshadowing that we ain't gonna destroy it. Oh, goodies. There are sometimes things hidden in crates. This means I must destroy every crate I see for the rest of the game. I mean, every terrorist, too. Shoot. That's... There. Good dog. Play dead. See, I didn't actually... Oh, come on. If it happens again, I'm switching my backup camera. As I was saying, the dog's not actually dead, he's playing dead. See, no animals were harmed in the making of this game. Or people, for that matter. Since they're all just computer graphics. Oh shoot, that was just a technician. Well, hey dude, glad you're not dead. There. There. Tanks. Tanks are not ideal for our current situation. They always seem to look the wrong way. Oh. That's more like it. Oh. What was that? Oh, he's shooting at me. I thought that was one of the guys who'd surrendered or was running away. Oh, they're hiding in this locker. Diabolically clever. Guitar Cat, do you have spring break coming up, or did you guys already have it? I know most of the colleges have it a little earlier. My mother's high school doesn't have it till next week. Oh, I think that was just a severed limb. Oh. You came to me. You didn't have to do that. Huh. Interesting. When you press Q or E to lean and move the mouse, it kind of makes you move in a weird way. Guess we're supposed to go down here. I'll take that. Oh. All zipped up and good to go. I suppose this is where we get off. Oi. Who's there? Oh, I think that was his helmet that fell off. Seems like half the time the strategy in this game is just lure them to somewhere where you can better kill them. Anything we missed down here? I tend to be on the thorough side sometimes. Perhaps a little too much. Still, one does not simply leave barrels unexploded. Unless they're the non-explosive type of barrels, and then one leaves them unexploded. Well, I suppose to know what blows up and what doesn't around this joint. do actually have a trick in this game for picking certain types of locks. Hey, it's open. What do you know? Hey, Larkin, how are you doing? Thanks so much for coming by. How's your evening going? Nice. Well, we're trying to recover. This terrorist organization stole some nukes and sold them to a bunch of shady terrorists, unfriendly people around the world. So we've been going around and blowing them all up because that's the best way to dispose of nukes. And this one is in Iraq, where a general who is challenging Saddam Hussein himself and is bitter over the loss of the Gulf War. The nukes don't standard economy. Yeah. It's so hard to break them into small pieces. Like, how do you make change from a nuclear bomb? Like, I don't know, just like give out little packets of radioactive isotopes and be like, here's like 5 dime bags of radiation for your nuke. Come back when you have money to buy more. Right. Splitting the bill is like, well, splitting the atom. It's gonna have consequences. Again? Oh, thanks. Yeah, that's been a recurring issue. Thanks. Heaven knows what it is. Thanks, yeah, I have to deactivate it and reactivate it each time. Oh yeah, I think we actually broke through. But yeah, this general who's a challenger to Saddam Hussein in Iraq has got his hands on a nuke, and we don't want him to have it because we think he's going to blow up the UN headquarters, still being bitter about the Gulf War. Little did this game anticipate what would happen a few years later. Yeah, well, that's half the fun in games, seeing how things are different than they predicted, especially futuristic games, which this is not. Don't need that now. Okay. Oh. Should have known that empty courtyard was actually full of people. Oh, that wouldn't be a rocket. Yes, it would. And we don't like rockets hereabouts. Jeez, how the hell did that guy warp over here? That son of a gun walked through the door. Everybody stay in your own yard. Some people, I swear. What's that? Aha. Much better. There. Unfortunate thing about the video feed is... What was that? Fudge, they've got a tank. Yeah. Yeah, I don't mess with... I don't truck with no tanks. Well, I mean, if there's fire in the way and there's, 50 caliber machine guns and highly explosive shells at my back, I might run through the fire. It's not exactly something I set out to do on my Memorial Day weekend. But sometimes needs must when the devil is driving a tank and trying to shoot you down with its main cannon and you're on foot and don't have a rocket launcher, as the saying goes. Can't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, maybe just that I need a haircut. And it's more obvious with the good webcam. Oh, hey, I bet that's the plane with Lightfoot. Gordon Lightfoot's tour plane. And what do we want to bet? It's guarded. I don't know, maybe not. What the? Oh, fudge, a defense mission. Yeah, they're hunkered down. You might want to hurry up, Hawk, before they get some ideas, like rushing the plane. Where on earth did you come from? I don't know that almost gonna cut it there, Hawk. Oh, maybe this won't end until all the soldiers are dead. There's one more. There he is. You cannot be serious. I mean, at least they're not messing with the guy disarming the bomb. They're just kind of shooting me. I guess I am the more immediate threat. Not to toot my own horn. I don't like that. That sounds like a tank. Thanks. Yeah, it's maybe something with the USB connection, but the thing is the camera wasn't doing it until a few streams ago, and I don't know what I changed. So, well, at least certain other worse problems don't seem to be in effect at the moment. Ooh, secrets. No, seriously, what are we even supposed to be doing? Oh. There's one soldier hiding in the crates. Phew. Mission accomplished. Thank goodness. Oh, we're back at the bookstore, which is our secret headquarters. Talk to Sam, get info on the next mission. Chat inconspicuously with the other patrons. Oh, shoot, she actually knows me. My cover's blown. Or maybe I just hang out in the bookstore so it won't look suspicious. A first edition Lord Peter Wimsey, The Nine Tailors. But I don't think they have that in stock. Isn't there always? I wonder if all used bookstores have something like this. Oh, there's Hawk. Sergei Decker. Fancy email. Let's see. Sergei Decker and the Order have become the top priority terrorist organization. They must be eliminated. We believe Sergei Decker is connected to the hate gang that you fought in the New York subways. We suspect they were up to something. The UN building is right around where the incident took place. That was the first mission, and one of their leaders escaped on a train. Wilhelm Decker, aka Saber, is the gang's leader. Oh, Saber, that was the guy who was laughing at us as he escaped on top of a subway car. His name and history with a South African white supremacist group makes us suspect he is related to Colonel Sergei Decker, exiled from South Africa 9 years ago. We know the Order is supplying Saber with guns. An arms deal is scheduled for tomorrow. $50,000 for any clues you can obtain about the location of Decker and the Order. Saber will be your source. Hawk will investigate possible origins of the guns before their sale to the Order. Be careful, John Mullins. 50 grand just for finding any clues I can. I'll take it. Shotgun. I do like the shotgun. Excuse me. Armor and grenades. Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, do mercenaries have to report it to the IRS? Like, I don't know what mercenary tax law is like. Or maybe they just they pre-deducted the taxes. I don't know. It'd be funny imagining filling out your tax form and be like, source of income, killing terrorists and blowing up nuclear bombs. It's a real conversation starter. Deployment confirmed. Right, I mean, they fight bad guys, at least in this game. I mean, there's a long history of mercenaries in America. Heck, King George had paid mercenaries to fight us. It was kind of a thing. So maybe it's written into the tax code somewhere. Even if the tax code did come a little later. Oh. I wondered where you were shooting at me from. So nice of you to drop in. Huh. I don't know how that works. You mean if mercenarying is in the blood? Yeah, I think both my grandfathers were just ordinary, soldiers, so probably a little less lucrative. Huh. It's good to be fighting street gangs again. Relatively easy. Yeah. Right. And I don't know how much the two associated. That's interesting. I've been reading a book about the history of the Israeli Air Force for work. And at one point, they meet the pilots, who are mostly volunteers doing it for idealistic reasons on low pay, meet a mercenary crew. Yeah, it's a really interesting story so far. It might make a good war movie. And at one point, the volunteers meet like this mercenary crew who's also been hired, and finally they ask, "So, how much are you getting paid?" Because most of us are getting paid, like $50 a month plus alcohol and cigarettes. And the mercenary captain just says, enough to make it worth our while. It's one of those things I never really looked into going standard rates for mercenaries, because I figured I didn't have the right qualifications. Right. They're practically day laborers or gig laborers, paid by the flight or by the nuclear warhead destroyed. Yeah, so, without that security, it makes sense that there'd be higher rates. Oh. I know there have been other games where you play a mercenary or soldier of fortune. Oh, right. Well, the Chaos engine was just called Soldiers of Fortune when it was released in America. Oh, right. Mercs. That was one of the best run and guns for the Sega Genesis. Oh, useful. Thank goodness that steel girder fell in that way. Oh. That sounds vaguely familiar. I assume, is that one of the same series as like Battlefield 1942 and Battlefield 1? Yeah. He's leaving. Yeah, there are probably quite a few. And, it's a good explanation for why your player character isn't part of a big army. You're like, there are only a couple of mercenaries sent out. Or like, we started losing limbs. It's like Jedi Knight all over again. Yeah, if you're like either a commando or a mercenary, it explains why you're by yourself. Oh, nice! I've never played that series, and yeah, how are you doing tonight, Seacross? Yeah, I appreciate you coming by. Oh, awesome. Yeah, we're just killing terrorists for our supper and saving the world from nuclear destruction, all that good stuff. The shotgun's really powerful in this game. Like, I know it's been powerful in other games, but taking off limbs with slugs. Yeah, exactly. That's one way to make a name for yourself if you're a video game. Yeah. Less effective when you're fighting, soldiers and enemies with armor. But great against your average street gang. Where's that coming from? Yeah, are you having a good week, Seacross? Oh, there he is. It's nice that they make the explosive barrels darker. Disregard last statement. All right then, never mind. Oh, that's good to hear. Shoot. Oh, there he is. Yeah, no, the world's most powerful pistol. Yeah, I always conserve my ammunition too much. Oh, nice, there's a door. Oh, this gang has female terrorists too. The only other one so far was the Russian base. Certainly needed body armor. Ah, yes, a syringe, the universal sign of a first aid kit. Yeah, that's Saber. I'm pretty sure. Nikes. Not much for opportunities for stealth, eh? Frag you. Insta-jib. Oh. Now that looks like a real machine gun. As does that. Oh, wait. I just made a big loop around the room. Where is he? Oh, there. I like this level design. Oof. Hiding all over the place. Stands to reason. If a terrorist can fit through there, so can I. It's like anywhere they could ambush me or circle around. I may be giving them too much credit. Oh. Oh, man. I think I blasted him into a generator and it shorted out and unlocked the fence. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I hope your internet's better tomorrow too. I know that's awfully frustrating. But thank you so much for coming, Seacross. I hope you have a good night. It looked like one terrorist just jumped into the natural gas pipe. I'm not entirely sure. Either way, we blowed it up. Explosions. Oh my. Not if I kill you first. Same here. You mean about the... Oh. Oh, with the internet. I mean, I hope it's not. My internet being a pill again, as it sometimes is. At least it's only told me it's like reconnecting. I lost the signal and reconnecting once tonight, I think. OBS, I mean. OBS. Funny name. Or you guys could just hand saber to me, and then I wouldn't be chasing you guys. It's your call. I know I am, but where are you? No, seriously, where are you? I'm trying to see if the real machine gun and the submachine gun use the same ammo. Looks like they do, so I might as well use the more powerful one. Oh wow, that's a major machine gun. Those explosive? None of the arrows are explosive anymore. Never mind. Eh. Did I get him? Yep. I can take myself. Thank you very much. That steam looks potentially life-ending. Or alternatively, utterly harmless. I think their trap was more effective against them than me. Oh my. It's like an action movie, all these creative kills, you know. Random terrorists getting chopped up by industrial fans, hit by subways. It's not going to be me that's hit by a subway. Also, I don't like the way that track is sparking. Can we not get in here? Seems like we ought to be able to. Well, who cares? Not me. There's probably nothing in that secret anyway but sour grapes. Sour grape shot. Unfortunately, I don't have a Civil War era cannon. I mean, no one's stopping you from killing me yourself, Saber. do I get myself out of this one? Hey, I still see him running away. How many of you cats are there? I feel like this is effectively a boss fight. I mean, it's just a big rush of little guys. Oh. Yes. I'm trying to think. You know, guys, it's getting pretty late. Excuse me. I don't know. This probably is, though. I feel like after this level, we probably will capture Saber. Let me check. Well, it is getting on to almost 11 o'clock. Yeah, I think I should probably call it here. Didn't realize how late it was getting. And I started streaming a little earlier today. And yeah, we made some good progress in the game. Yeah, I appreciate everybody who came by and hung out and chatted or just lurked. Had a good time. I'm still having fun with this game. I don't know if I'll continue it next week. I'm trying to decide if I'll start a different game, maybe a shorter game on Wednesday, and then come back to this afterwards. Or what exactly, but I do know that... Oh, and sorry again for missing Short Horror Saturday last weekend. I was on a film set, 12-hour days, good times. But I'll definitely be doing it again this Saturday, and then on Sunday we'll continue that extremely well-written horror game, The Crooked Man. So, fun stuff coming up in the future. And definitely more Soldier of Fortune. Either a week from tonight or some other time after that. And if everybody could hang around briefly while we find somebody to raid, I'd really appreciate that. surprised he's not streaming tonight. I'll open it up to chat while I'm looking. Does anybody have anyone that they'd like us to raid? Yeah, ideally smaller streamers, or retro streamers, but whoever. Oh, CQ Wisdom is streaming? I don't know. Let me check. I know he streams very rarely, but I did see him stream once. I don't think I'm following him. Oh, nice. He is. Yeah. Let's go. Let's raid CQ Wisdom, guys. He's playing, oh, he's playing Undertale, which I haven't played, but I've seen excerpts from it, and it's a great game. And CQ Wisdom's a cool guy. Probably a lot of you guys have seen him hanging out in different chats or modding, but he doesn't stream very regularly. Like, somebody, it might have been you, Backlog, says he only streams once or twice a month. But yeah, let's go say hi to him, I think. I think you'll all like his channel. Oh, we will. Oh, thank you so much for coming by. I really do appreciate it, Backlog. Oh, I gotcha. Oh, you're welcome. My pleasure. And thank you for hanging out. It's always great chatting with you, and yeah, always great to have people hanging out here. Oh, thank you again, everybody. I'm Purblind Gamer. I stream retro games and horror games and random crap. And I'll be back for Short Horror Saturday. And please feel free to follow if you haven't. And yeah, say hi to CQ Wisdom. And I'll see you all next time in another, I can't say another crooked stream, another stream of fortune. Yeah, that sounds less ominous.